Welcome to the 2015 Duffy's West Lewis Flores Mock Draft. This year should be a very competitive season. Unlike last year where a fluke champion, the token broad, Mary Cornelius, was crowned. Since last season, one GM was fired and the owner then sold his team to James Willard. It appears many owners think that James will be stolen from like a kid in a candy store, basically just donating his team to help fill the league. First on the clock is Justin Cady. Undoubtedly, Justin will stay true to his cowboy roots by picking DeMarco Murray, even though he doesn't understand that DeMarco Murray will no longer be running behind the stud-filled Cowboy offensive line. Next up is Fiasker. This is one of the toughest owners to read, very unorthodox in his draft. Some go so far as saying he may have some sort of learning disability. Wait, word is coming in that there has been a trade. Fee is giving up his number 2 pick for Cole's number 12. Learning disability? Maybe we're just being kind. With the trade and second pick, Cole selects, true to his colors, Jameis Winston, quarterback out of Florida State. Cole must be thinking the free crab legs will be for dinner every night throughout the season. Good luck with that pick, Cole. Next up on the clock is Mary. Everyone is still scratching their heads on how she was crowned champion last year. Cheating has been mentioned as a contributing factor to her meteoric rise. With the third selection, she takes the rights to Brad Kaya in the year 2016 or 2017, whenever he comes out to play with the big boys out of Crime U. James Willard is next and takes Jordy Nelson, because like we said earlier, he's like taking candy from a kid. With the 5th pick, Corey selects kicker Steven Gostkowski. I think Corey may have meant Rob Gronkowski, but it is Corey, and we all know he loves his kickers, so maybe it is a true pick. With the 6th pick, Brett trades with Gary for the 6th pick in the 17th round, and with this pick, Gary selects Eddie Lacy out of Alabama. Brett still seems a little uncomfortable with this high of a selection and is offering his 7th pick for Mark's 10th with no compensation. Word has it Brett may be throwing in the towel. Since he can no longer attend the draft, and Brett has heard that Marcelo has a great football mind, but Brett doesn't understand that Marcelo is not talking American football. Marcelo has been named GM for Brett and will now be selecting 10th since Mark has opted to move up. With the 7th pick, Mark opts to be placed number 1 on the Ginsburg wire. That way he can make the first selection off the wire instead of drafting in the first round. Josh is next on the clock and selects Peyton Manning, since he loves Peyton Manning. Okay, Josh, I love Michelle, but I wouldn't draft her in the first round of a football draft where I could get better talent. Just saying, Josh, love only gets you so far. With the 9th pick, Brian takes Mr. Irrelevant from last year's draft. Since his team was irrelevant last year, he figures he might as well start this year the same way last year ended. And with the 10th pick, Marcelo chooses Ronaldo.
Hey, can I ask you, you know how I hate to clean? Is it possible to ask them to pick their shit up?
Sure.
Thanks. Love you.
Love you too. Sorry, Brett. You should have been paying more attention when Marcelo was talking his type of football. With the 11th pick, Jason takes Peyton Manning because he loves Peyton Manning too. But wait, Josh loves him also and has already selected him. Since there's only one other quarterback a man can love, Jason selects Tom Brady, pretty boy from the Michigan Wolverines. Jason's hoping to hang out with Giselle by the pool during the games. And with the last pick, Fee has decided just to hang out with Erica and plan their next trip to the South Florida Planetarium, and trips to Ireland, and trips to Indiana, and a trip to Orlando to watch youth baseball of all things. Fee is a closet baseball fan, and we all know it. Well, there you have it. There's this year's mock draft. It's my version of the draft, and we'll see you tomorrow.